All right, guys, we have a 2015 Chevy Trax. Doing the oil change here. So on the oil cap, we've got 5W30 Dexos oil. So I'm going to make sure we get something with Dexos. I think that's something for newer GM vehicles. And then as far as the oil canister with the nut on top of it right there, that's our thing. That is going to be a 15/16 socket, and then underneath is going to be a 17 millimeter for the drain plug on the bottom. So we'll go drain that oil. We'll come back up here. We will change out the oil filter, and then we'll fill it back up with oil right at the top here. And we should be all done. Should take us not too long. All right, so basically dead center in the middle of the vehicle, we have our drain plug right there. It is, like I said, 17 millimeters. So we will take the drain plug out. We'll let that drain, and then we will go up and take off the oil filter, and we will change that out, and then we'll go from there. We'll fill it back up. All right, so up at the top there, we got our oil draining out. So came out super quick. I changed it when it was still a little bit warm. Took off the oil cap at the top, make it drain a little bit quicker. So that's almost done draining already within just maybe 3 or 4 minutes. So I'll get that plug back in, and then we'll go up top and take the oil filter off and change that out. I'll show you guys how to do that in a second, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're back up top. We have the filter housing right there. So this is like a canister or canister style, I believe. So we're going to take the whole casing out of there. The filter is going to be inside of it. You need to be careful to take it out real quick and flip it over so you don't make a mess everywhere. So like I said before, it is a 15/16 socket. I have about a 3-inch extension with my 1/2-inch drive ratchet. So that's how we're going to take that off, and then I'll show you how we're going to change out the filter. So there you go. So I took out that filter. You can see if you don't be careful, you're going to make a mess. So you can see down there, a little bit of a mess down there. So just be careful. Try to take it out and flip it over real quick. But basically, here's what we got. What we take out. So you have a filter inside of a housing, and then this filter just snaps out of here like so. And then we're gonna snap the new one in there. It has an O-ring on it, so we're gonna have to take that O-ring off. The new filter is gonna come with a new O-ring, so we'll put that new O-ring on, and we should be good to go. So as far as taking that O-ring off, I just have like a little pick here. I'll take that O-ring off. They're just like Summit tools. Came in this big pack of screwdrivers and a bunch of picks. So I figured this would be good to use to get that O-ring out, and we'll put the new one in. And new O-ring. Just a new red one. Take some of the oil off of that old filter and just kind of lube it up a little bit so it goes in nice and smooth when we screw that thing back in. All right, so on this, the O-ring normally on most things would go all the way to the bottom, but it's got a groove just a little bit up from the top there where that O-ring is going to go into. So where that O-ring goes, the filter has just like a little nipple on it. We'll snap that nipple down into the middle of that, and I think this middle part comes out, but we will snap that down into the housing there, and then we should be good to go. So one thing that I noticed is you have to be super careful with the 2015 Trax. Same motor, takes two different oil filters. One of these is an STP. It was a 12246, which is what I got first. And then I got this one, a 10246. And the difference is on this one, which is what I need, is the bottom of the filter has just this opening like this. The other one, the 12246, has a spring inside of here, which there's also a spring inside of this. So the one with the spring is not the correct one. So you definitely have to be careful with that. So I had to reinstall the same filter and then go back to the Auto Parts Star and get a different one. So be careful of that. Take a look at the one that you can pull this out, obviously, before you change it. See which one you need. Get the correct one at the store. So another thing, way that you can tell about the spring, there's an actual spring right on the end of this, which is right in, gonna go in the center of your filter itself. So if there's a spring on that, on the housing, that means you need a filter without a spring in it. So hopefully that helps. So no idea if it is a coincidence or not, but when I got the new filter, it came with a black O-ring. So I put that black O-ring on there, screwed that housing back in there, just got it to where it was snug, and then I just gave it like a little bit of pressure. So I think that should be good on there. And then obviously that's where we're going to put the oil back in. I want to say it was just under 5 quarts. So that's what we should use, and we should be done. I'm not sponsored by Tub of Towels, but if you're looking for something to clean your hands after you're working on your vehicle, these are great. I got this recommendation from Derek from Vice Grip Garage, and if that's a channel you haven't taken a look at, definitely go check it out. Derek's awesome. Have a great day.